Hello, I conducted research on bioethanol for my biofuels project. Here are some things to look out for in this video, and here's some more context to look out for throughout this video. Some background of bioethanol. It's a pollution reduction approach, which means that it's a greenfield blending and to reduce the environmental pollution. Bioethanol is organic, colorless, and clear, and it's supposed to be a petroleum substitute for road transport vehicles. And since it's biodegradable, it constitutes a renewable substrate that may contribute to environmental sustainability. Where it's cultivated or how it's cultivated is mainly through carbohydrates and starch-based plants, which includes corn, sugarcane, wheat crops, red canary grass, waste straw, and sorghum. All of these crops are grown specifically for energy use. The way this is produced is there's three processes that go into it. One being the pre-treatment to separate hemicellulose and lignin. We use acids and enzymes in order to reduce the size of it and open up its plant structure, which then follows hydrolysis of cellulose to obtain the fermentable sugars. It's broken down by enzymes or dilute acids into sugar, which leads to the third part, which is fermentation. The hydrolysis process breaks down by the cellulosic part of the corn or into the sugar solution so that it can be fermented into ethanol. Yeast is added to the solution, which is then heated. The yeast contains an enzyme that acts as a catalyst, which further helps convert the sucrose sugars into glucose and fructose. Bioethanol has been introduced on a large scale in several countries. America is one of them, Brazil, and some European countries such as Sweden. Regular road transport networks accounts for 22% of all greenhouse gas emissions. But through bioethanol, that amount of emissions will be reduced, and fuel crops absorb that carbon dioxide when they grow. In addition, using bioethanol in older engines can reduce the amount of carbon monoxide produced by that vehicle, thus improving air quality. However, it does negatively impact the economy. It's due to the high investment prices, it lacks economic viability, and since it's so high, it brings a whole different aspect to it. But since 2008, there has been progress made to cost reduction. This has been communicated to the media through media and news networks. However, not many people respond well to it. Not many people are on board because the main reason is that it's too expensive to produce. It also brings other factors that the food prices might increase as well because of it. Some next steps that I recommend is testing various blends that the military has already done, setting a budget to appeal to the economic aspect-based people, bring more media attention to it so that it can gain public favor. Because this is more of a political issue, we examine the main effects of knowledge so that the news media attention or any political party affiliation can determine the benefits versus the risk perception based on that political affiliation. That would be relevant to biofuels, for example, environmental, economic, ethical, social, and sometimes political affiliations. Second, we want to examine how political orientation interacts with that media. Thank you. These are my citations.